This video deals with a 6-year-old Caucasian female experiences facial puffiness and diarrhea 3 weeks after a sore throat episode. Renal biopsy is performed and electron microscopy reveals the following. The area marked by the arrow most likely represents which of the following? Now, first of all, let's see. This is a 6-year-old. As soon as this patient is a 6-year-old, I'm thinking either nephritic or nephrotic. If it's nephritic, it's post-streptococcal. If it's nephrotic, I'm thinking minimal change, right? And now I'm going to match which one matches the story. So 6-year-old Caucasian female experiences facial puffiness, hematuria. So there is hematuria, which is more nephritic, 3 weeks after a sore throat. That is so post-streptococcal, right? It's screaming post-streptococcal. So I'm not even going to consider this anymore. Now, renal biopsy is performed and electron microscopy reveals the following. Now, they want us to find out what this substance is. And this is electron microscopy. See, the thing is, I don't have to look at the options. I already know what we see in electron microscopy. Under electron microscopy, we are going to see subepithelial deposits. We already discussed this in the other question. We're going to see subepithelial deposits. What are we going to see on light microscopy? On light microscopy, we're going to see hypercellularity and thickened glomerulus. What are we going to see in immunofluorescence? Immunofluorescence, we are going to see granular deposits. We're going to see granular deposits everywhere. We're not going to see a smooth deposit, we're going to see granular deposit. But here they're talking about electron microscopy. Renal biopsy is performed, electron microscopy reveals which of the following. So this should be subepithelial deposit. Now I'm ready to look at the options. Option A shows fibrin deposition. Fibrin deposition is not the one because that is seen in crescents. Option 2, albumin leak. That is actually seen in minimal change disease, so that is also not the answer. Neutrophil enzyme, if any of the kidney problems has to do with neutrophils, we're going to see with Cyanca or Wagner. So this is not neutrophil enzyme because Cyanca attacks the neutrophilic anti-neutrophilic cytoplasmic antibodies, right? So somehow it would have been related to that, but it's not. So C is also out. D, immune globulin deposits. Yes, this is immune globulin deposits. So this is a possible answer. But never ignore other options. You might have a better answer than the one that's given here. E, lipid droplets. Lipid droplets, we see it in nephrotic syndrome, so that's not the answer. Hyaline accumulation. Hyaline accumulation either happens with diabetes or we can see it in hypertension, so that is not option either. So the only option we have is D, which is immune globulin deposits, which is the correct answer here. So this is one of those subepithelial deposits. It's just magnified. You have to know the context to see what we're looking at, or else you might get confused that, oh, I cannot really make out what is what in this picture. But they gave us a vignette to help us, navigate ourselves through this electron microscopy.